Any feelings around anger, resentment, begrudging, especially within family dynamics. You know, this is really common to have come up around knees, hips, ankles. Particularly with the hips, this is our mirrors and wombs area. Welcome to the Monday Movement Series, the new and improved Monday Movement Series. So we're going to jump straight into one singular, simple movement practice that's going to take you through somatic inquiry of that movement, and whatever area of the body it's focusing on the most, I'm going to just chat us through it and give us some somatic cues so that you can actually kind of start to watch me and feel it and follow along so that you can really feel the difference as we're practicing it together. So we're starting off nice and strong. First episode of the revamped Monday Movement Series is going to be, of course, my favorite movement, the dynamic squat. So let's get into it. If you have any knee issues, ankle issues, lower back issues, or hip issues, I highly recommend you go soft into this, and we're going to start softly into this movement anyway. So with any practice, please make sure you are listening to your body, you are honoring your body, and only going as far as feels right for you. We do not want pain. Minor discomfort is okay, especially when it comes to somatic cueing. We want to go to that edge and explore that edge of discomfort, but we do not want to be in pain or in any kind of moderate to severe pain or discomfort, right? We just want mild discomfort just to explore those edges, and that's not the aim of a somatic practice either. So to begin, we're just going to start with a gentle bend of the knees. Roll the shoulders, take a big breath in and out. Just let everything drop down and just bounce a little through the knees and the ankles and just have a feel of what your body's going through right now. Sense into your knee joints, bring some awareness down into the knee joints, into the ankle joints, and just feel what you're feeling, noticing what you're noticing. And then once you feel like you've checked in enough and everything feels right, we're going to start to go deeper. So we're going to start to squat down a little more. And then back up, so inhaling on the down movement and exhaling on the way back up. Inhaling on the down movement and exhaling on the way back up. And then if you want to go wider with your feet or closer together, anywhere from hip distance to a little wider is great, and your feet should be at a 45-degree angle when we're doing a dynamic squat, because we're going to be going as deep as we can with this. And so for me, I'm going to go a bit wider in my stance because that's what my body is calling for. So just ask yourself somatically, where does my body want my feet positioned right now? And just do what intuitively, naturally feels right for you. Do not overthink it. That's the whole point of a somatic practice. We're not overthinking it. We're just tuning into our body's cues. So for me, this is where my body wants my feet to be. And then from here, we're going to go a little deeper into the squat and just feeling into it, coming back up. Breathing in as we go down, noticing the cracks, and breathing out as we go back up. And then on that next inhale down, we're just going to hold for 10 seconds. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And then if it feels right, exhaling on the way back up, whenever your next exhale is. And just noticing the depth of that squat, how that felt for you. We're going to go to that exact same depth again on the next inhale. And on the exhale out, just dropping down, inviting the body to drop down as low as you can get. So we're slowly making our way down to that dynamic squat. So at this point, my back is nice and activated. My palms are together because that helps press into the knees. I'm just going to show you on a bit of an angle. So my elbows are pressing into the knees and my palms are pressed together. And we're just going to sit in this spot for 3 rounds of breathing. Noticing what you notice. And just calling into question any emotions, thoughts that come up in this pose on the last breath in and out. And just sitting there for one more moment after those 3 breaths to really sink into this pose. Being with the emotions, the thoughts, the sensations that come up in this pose. Any feelings around anger, resentment, begrudging, especially within family dynamics. You know, this is really common to have come up around knees, hips, ankles. Particularly with the hips, this is our mirrors and wounds area. This is the part where familial betrayals, neglect, deceptions, you know, being manipulated, even feelings of rejection wounds can come up and be stored in areas of the hips, the hip joints. The knees is where our grudges are around family in particular. And so just noticing whatever comes up, whether it comes through thought form, a belief perhaps that comes up, or whether it comes up in an emotion. And then on that next exhale, just shaking it out, bringing the body back up. You might want to roll the spine up, roll the shoulders, and then we're just going to shake it out a little. And if the body feels ready to, whatever's come up, imagine it as you're shaking the legs and the body out. Imagine that you're shaking and inviting that emotion or that thought form to shake out and release from the body. You know, it might stick with you in thought form or an emotion for a little longer, but just inviting it to shake out of the body, out of the physical body, you know, somatically, as we shake. And your exhale might also help propel that invitation to release whatever emotion or thought form came up. No judging either of what the thought form or emotion is, just shaking it out, releasing it. And then coming to a whole stop on the next exhale. Just standing still, eyes closed down. Placing your hands on your heart, belly, or womb, wherever your body wants to go. Again, not overthinking or judging what comes up, just trusting your body's intuition and instincts. And then closing down this practice by thanking your body. Thank you for showing me what is lying under the surface here. Thank you for allowing me to check in. Thank you for being the unheard and the unseen wisdom outside of my logical minds. Knowing that you can return to this practice and these somatic cues and these poses whenever you want to. I'll see you next time.